Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Our starter in this one. One down. Darren Chadwick steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Went deep in the ball game last night. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
At the plate, Ronald Ruiz, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Ruiz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Next pitch is popped up. Cavadas hauls it in, 2 away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Enos Rodriguez.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Valley right there to make the grab. That is the inning. But they go deep twice in the inning. Both solo. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Ball 4, take the ball. Keep
Damon Paulson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And
3 out. 3 out. 3 out. I hit him. First base.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Damon Paulson. He's 0 for 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The pitch. Swung on, belted. Williamson going back some more. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Now all even up. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
A lot.
On to the fourth, and now the first baseman, Darren Chadwick. And a pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Ronald Ruiz. He popped out his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And at second with one away, Adrian Rubio steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a pitch. And another ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher, Enos Rodriguez.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And here's the catcher, Enos Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next pitch is downstairs.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 4th, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Cecil Taylor. Swing and a ball popped up. Bliss under it. 1 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now Marco Luciano. Lied out his first time. Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Now pitching.
3.
We have a new pitcher on. Here's the left fielder. A new pitcher in the game. Juan Moreno. Steve Arturo.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 29, Steve Arturo.
The pitch here.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And now the DH, Adrian Rubio. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sebastian Fernandez getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holder getting cranked up. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. The lineup. Flips over.
Yeah. 3.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. We're in extras here. Stepping in.
3.
Now we go. Go to the 11th. And here's the first baseman, Darren Chadwick. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Now at the plate, Ronald Ruiz. 1-2 now.
2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And up next for Los Angeles, Adrian Rubio. Ball to strike.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball.
misses.
Too high.
Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Kicks and fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Chadwick around third. He will score, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Danny Burton.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Enos Rodriguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
2-1.
That one missed. The pitch. High High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Valley ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Albert Williamson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. Now a long throw home. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 7-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for L.A., Gabriel Rodriguez. Bird keeping him close. Another throw over, and he's back again. Williamson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off, cut on and missed.
2 balls.
Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
3. 3. 3.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For the Reds, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Baseball from the Lone Star State, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Damian Sterling.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to go here.
3, 0, 3.
Chris Floyd stepping in for the Rangers. 4th in the AL in RBIs. Here's a 1-1. That one drifts inside. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed.
Bottom 4, now the left fielder, Chris Floyd. The pitch.
2-1.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And the righty deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Melton hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the...
3, 3,
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire...
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Tigers